Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Julie Brown. She's one of our 4-H youth development agents here in Warren County. Good morning, Julie.
Good morning, Kristi.
Well, Julie, you always bring so much fun to the set, and today you are going to tell us a little bit about how we can bring some fun this holiday season into our home.
So this is salt dough ornaments. So this is really simple, fun ornaments that you can make, with your kids at home. Just all it is, flour, salt, and water. Simple and easy.
And Julie, they look beautiful. So I know that you are going to tell us how we can make them beautiful. But so it's the ingredients, but then you also paint them, right?
You paint them too. So my daughter got up with me the other morning and we made them together because it takes a little time to bake them because they've got to dry out. So they're not like a cookie, you can eat.
Right.
They're hard and dry. So that's something that they definitely don't want to try to bake. But she got up that morning, she helped me mix the dough together, helped me cut it out with the cookie cutters. And then after they got done baking and cooled, her and her brothers, started painting ornaments. And this is something fun that parents can do. We can write their name on the back of it, the year, as a memory that we can have for several years. Because these salt dough ornaments, if you get them truly dried out, they're not going to mold and they're going to last.
And I see that you have cut them into all different shapes and sizes. So Julie, can you show us how we get started?
So it's real simple. You need a cup of flour. And this recipe makes about 10 ornaments or so. Okay. So it depends on, you want them to be about 1/4 of an inch thick. And then a 1/2 cup of salt. And that's all it is. And then I just kind of mix that together just a little bit. And then it's a 1/2 cup of water. And then you just pour that in there. And then you just stir until you get like a dough mixture, like you was making cookies or whatever. So this is something very simple, very easy you can do with the kids.
So Julie, once we get the mixture all mixed up, do we then bake them?
Well, after you gotta cut them out, and then you will bake them. You'll turn the oven on 250 degrees and let them bake at that. But after you get that kind of made, then you're going to put this out on like a floured counter, or I've got wax paper right here, and you're going to knead this kind of all together. So I'm just going to dump all of that out, and then you just kind of pat it together. And you would knead this together the same way if you was kneading dough. You're going to make sure all that flour gets mixed in there.
So not to be mistaken for a sugar cookie.
No. When they were cooking and then we got it out, my husband's like, "Oh, we get cookies." I'm like, "No, these are not cookies." So you're just going to knead these together. So once you get that patted out, you're going to get a rolling pin, and you're just going to lightly flour that rolling pin, same way if you was cooking. And you're just going to roll this out till it's about 1/4 of an inch. So you can get out the ruler, especially if you got older kids. That's a good way for them to measure. And then once you get that kind of rolled out to the 1/4 of an inch, let them pick out their cookie cutters. Got a little gingerbread, and you'll just cut out your little ornament. Put it on your cookie sheet, just like this.
So cute.
But you also need to get a straw, like you would drinking straw, and you'll put a hole in the top before you bake, so that you can make sure that you string them up like an ornament. Because if you don't do that, then you're not going to be able to string them like an ornament if you don't have your straw.
So do that before you bake.
Yes. So then you'll put them in your 250-degree oven for about an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how thick you get them.
Okay.
If you pull them out and they're still kind of doughy in the center, you need to put them back in there until they're hard all the way through.
Now, Julie, once they come out of the oven, do you let them cool before painting?
So I think it says about 2 to 3 hours to let it cool. You want to make sure they touch them. You want to make sure the paint's not going to make sure the paint's going to stick with it.
Okay, Julie. So then you said you used acrylic paint.
I use acrylic paint, but it could be whatever paint you have at the house. Most parents, we have some type of acrylic paint that the kids have laying around the house, and that's what you use just to paint them with, and they can do their decoratings. I had over there, I've got Iron Man, and I've got a candy cane that they decorated. It's just all whatever the kids, how they want to decorate them.
Julie, they are so cute. They're so festive, and I love that this tree that you have them hanging on. I think that this would make a wonderful gift to give to a family member or a teacher.
It is.
And it's such a fun activity for the family. If you would like more information on salt dough ornaments, be sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.